Hey guys, big review today. Big review. Today we're reviewing the. So I guess this is electronics compressed gas duster, dust and lint remover for electronics. So this is for like your keyboards. It has pictures, so it has pictures kind of showing you what it's for. So keyboards and laptops and computers and remote type devices and mice and camcorders and those kinds of things. Like your basically your electronic type stuff. So that's what this duster is for, and it has the long snout, the long tube for the those hard to reach places. So I've been using I don't remember when I bought this. It might have been 5 years ago. It might have been maybe more like two. I don't quite remember, but I have been using it. I have used it before on some of those things, some of those very like the keyboard. I've definitely used it. I've actually also used it on a Lego Amelia Earhart plane that I have. It has the plane and Amelia Earhart, like her plane and it has like a stand, and I think it has a title, like a plaque, like a sign that says what it is, and it has with Legos, you can imagine, you can imagine that those things have a lot of little crevices and cracks that can collect dust pretty easily. So, every once in a while I'll use that on that, and it works. It works pretty well. The one issue that I have with it is that I'm a little bit like it feels a little dangerous to use. For one, it's compressed. So you already have that, like, oh, this could explode, that's kind of a big deal, in my mind. If something explodes, that is probably not safe. And so I kind of, and normally I guess I'm trying to remember, I must have used something else that had compressed air or air type gas of some kind, and I did not have that thought of, oh, this is going to explode, and I just used it normally and did not worry about that. But this one is different. This compressed air canister from Dust Off is different. And I don't know if it's a Dust Off brand specific thing. It might be, I don't know, of this nature of compressed air. It might just be a thing, but like, and there's you feel there's a liquid inside of it, and so whatever that is, but whatever type of what, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what the chemical reaction is there. But anyway, with this one, I am a little bit more concerned about explosion, as dramatic to say that as that is. So when I use it, when I'm like dusting things, and you have to be careful. They say, don't tilt it, don't shake it, be very careful. And, in the cases where I have, and not intentionally, but just kind of, I guess, absent-mindedly, shaking it a little bit, and like not like a pop can like you see in the movies, but like it just shakes a little bit, and the liquid sloshes a little bit, or I do tilt it from upright position. In those specific cases, which happen accidentally, that I do like I feel the can get cold, and that is kind of a weird feeling, because normally the can is room temperature, and I guess if it sloshes, or if it is tilted and no longer upright, then I guess maybe there is some sort of chemical reaction that makes it cold, and I just think, oh, that's cold, and like I don't know if I want to hold on, to this thing anymore. Is this going to explode? Like I'm a little worried about that. So it's not like, so it worries me a little bit, and I think it might just get cold from normal use too. Like one second. Yeah, it gets a little cold from normal use too, and I think that also might be part of the issue, is not just from tilting or shaking it, but also just using it as directed. That also makes it cold. So it just kind of makes me a little bit more cautious and a little bit worried when I'm using it. And I don't know, maybe the solution is to use like a drink holder, like those the fabric drink holders, it's like the foam drink holders, it's not the things that you put on drinks, right? Coasters. I guess it's not a coaster, but like it's like the sleeves. There's a word for it. The sleeves that you put cold drinks in, so that when there's a layer of insulation, so that when you're holding the drink, it doesn't feel quite as cold. The foam drink holder, cozy, the cozies, and that might sound like a made up word, and maybe it is, but that's the word for it. That's a word for it, and it's just a sleeve type drink holding thing I don't know if there's one made out of cloth. I have one that's made out of foam, and I forget to use it a lot, but maybe this is a situation where I would put a drink cozy on that, so that I would feel less of the cold, and maybe I would be less worried about it. Or maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. Maybe you kind of want to feel that cold, because then if it gets too cold, maybe you think, oh, maybe I should stop. But yeah, so I guess that's my one concern using it. Otherwise, it is a kind of a perfectly usable, it kind of works perfectly well. It's otherwise a very usable, very functional product. It's just that cold thing that kind of worries me kind of a little, just doesn't, it's not a great feeling using it, is what I'd say. So I guess if I were to give that like a number score, I guess I would say 9 out of 10 if there wasn't that kind of cold, kind of chemical reaction thing going on. But because there is, I guess where I would leave it for today is to give that like a 5 out of 10. That's, yeah, just because of that cold thing. But thank you.